7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother...
Ah yes, Comic-Con, a collection of comics, trinkets, geeks, and freaks in costumes. What's not to love? My favorite part is when I got separated from my videographer and waited for 30 minutes by a trash can looking like this. In all seriousness though, I absolutely love Comic-Cons. Cosplaying is a huge passion of mine, and getting to go cosplay as some of my favorite characters and or factions with a bunch of other people who are familiar with said characters and or factions is just amazing. You can meet so many awesome and like-minded people. It is just a place to be you and nerd out about things you enjoy. However, if you're a cosplayer like me, it is also the place to sweat your ass off and feel like you're dying for 4 to 5 hours straight. But it's all worth it at the end of the day, because the experience of having tons of people compliment your cosplay and want to take pictures with or of you is a great feeling, and one I look for every time I go to a convention. Now, as a cosplayer who needs glasses to functionally operate in society, wearing a cosplay that prohibits me from wearing them can be quite annoying, as I'm sure you can understand. Plus, wearing a literal gas mask, breathing, hearing, and talking are also things you cannot accomplish very well. So with all that in mind, I usually only come to Comic-Cons to take pictures with other cosplayers I enjoy the cosplays of, and people who are fans of my cosplay. Some people may find that boring, but for me, just being able to walk around as a creep for 4 to 6 hours and have people admire my cosplay is just enough entertainment for me. That being said, I did do some stuff, so let's get into the highlights of this year's Comic-Con. In this clip, I wanted to go and admire some of the weapons that people have made for sale, because I can see them the best in the cosplay, and they look quite sick. For a couple of minutes, I was just admiring the swords from franchises I did not recognize when all of a sudden, I saw it. A fucking bolter. When I first saw the bolter, I nearly shat myself, as I was not expecting to see any Warhammer related props at the booth I went to. But lo and behold, the booth was selling even more Warhammer related weapons. I got to look at and hold the bolter, a chain sword, power sword, and a Primaris bolt pistol. They were all extremely cool, and my indecisive ass could not for the life of me pick one to buy, as they were too expensive to get more than one. So I had to phone a friend. This friend being Numbus. And after showing him what was available, we both decided to go for the power sword. And I am glad we did, because this thing is fucking sick. I ended up taking a photo shoot with the power sword, and it was definitely a great memento to have for this year's con. Some other highlights. I got my photo taken professionally by a
Juan Perez.
And I so regret the pose I chose for this photo. I mean, just look at me. I don't even know what I was thinking for this. Actually, I lied. I do know what I was thinking. I was trying to show off my logo in the picture in case they were to upload this to their Instagram. Yeah, I know, I'm that cheap, I'm sorry. But he took some really good photos, and the headshot is definitely my favorite from the two. Some more highlights. I got to see the giant Galactus, which was sick. I believe this is the same one who went to the San Diego Comic-Con, but I'm not entirely sure. Didn't get to take a picture with him since he was leaving the place, but I did get to capture some footage from afar, so that was pretty sick. I took some more photos with people, including this one where my videographer stopped filming at the perfect time, so it looks like I'm about to punch this kid. To be fair, as soon as the kid stopped taking a photo with me, my fist shot up instantly, but that was only because my autistic brain was overthinking a fist bump, and was thinking about giving the kid a fist bump after the photo, so as soon as the photo was over, my fist shot up right away. I sadly didn't get to see any other Warhammer-related cosplays, but it was nice to see so many people recognize mine and want to take photos of me. It was a very cool experience and one I love every time it happens. Oh yeah, and I did this for some reason. Moving on from that, we kind of just chilled from there. Not much more happened or was of note. I hope for next time I attend a Comic-Con I get to go with my buddy Numbus, as he plans on trying to make a Steel Legion cosplay, and it would be quite a lot of fun to go as Imperial Guard together. Even though the Krieg are better, let's be honest. After a couple of hours, we decided to leave the convention, but we had to go through a casino to get to the car. If I didn't mention, or you don't know where Terrificon takes place every year, it takes place at the Mohegan Sun, an absolutely massive mall/casino type building where they host many events, including Terrificon every year. And while we were on our way out for the elevator, this happened when it arrived. I felt so bad for scaring her, and I'm sure she didn't expect to see someone dressed head to toe in what looks like a World War I soldier attire as she stepped out of the elevator. But other than that, that's a wrap for Terrificon 2025. As always, I appreciate them for having me, and it's always such an amazing feeling to have so many people admire and want to take photos of my cosplay. I hope to update my Krieg a lot more for next year, and maybe Numbus can come join along in Terrificon 2026. With all that said, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for all your support, and be ready for so many more videos in the future. Bye-bye!